Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, which is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of heaven and earth. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which means in the name of one whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay? That's his true name, the Lashawan Kodash, the Holy Tongue. Alright? AKA the Paleo Hebrew. Alright? Which his name means he is the deliverer. Why? Because he was sent to deliver the children of Israel from their sins. Alright? That's what the prophecy said. Alright? When it say Ba'ashem Chakodash, which means in the name of the Holy Spirit, which is the volume of the book, the Spirit of Truth. Okay? And Shalom Labaquarian, peace to the elect. That's those that were slated to be delivered in these last days, and whose names are written in the book of life, will overcome by the blood of the Lamb, which represents this knowledge, and overcome the beast, which is this force, which is this system that's being implemented on the planet Earth. Okay, which this beast is designed to crash. And you're seeing that globally with in the markets, which I don't have much detail, but I do understand some of the things that are displayed and said on the news media, like Bloomberg, on the financial media, how basically Trump, because everybody, when you think of terrorists right now, you think of China, okay, and how Trump wants to, he's basically taxing the Chinese and wanting those foreign companies to do more business with America. But the report said that Trump sees the EU as a bigger problem than China and wants to put stronger tariffs on the EU, which is what? The European Union, which is a part of what? Okay? Which is a part of the beast, essentially. All right? You have the 7 heads and 10 horns. Okay? Which are a part of the beast. And that's why the scripture says what? And that the beast shall hate the whore. And the whore is talking about America. Because America is on the downfall. And America is reaching. Okay? America is doing whatever it thinks it's necessary to replenish itself. Okay? By means of, one second. Yeah, by means of reconstruction. Okay? By means of mainly reconstruction. America is in the midst of a rehab right now, a rehabilitation. Okay, and when you rehab, you're basically tearing down and then building a new foundation. You see that with the infrastructure. You see the sinkholes. You see pipes bursting. You see, even the way when you look into the construct and the design, the way they build the homes now, everything is being done differently than when America was thriving, because a lot of cities were built up after World War II, when America basically established itself as a world power. And that's when America finances was on the up and up, and everything started to change. Okay? Speaking about, infrastructure and then constructing itself, because that's what makes a nation. Okay? Now you see America desperate now, getting into these, reconstructing its also financial agreements and financial plans. It's financial forecasting, man. Okay? And what does this all revolve around? One key word: prophecy. Which the prophecies are speaking right now. All right? It's shouting very loud. And those prophecies represent Yahweh Shai on his return. And as we see these things occurring, we want to shape in our lives to the best of our ability. All All right. Now the scriptures tell you that, you know, a just man falleth 7 times, get it back up. So, you know, you're gonna go off. You're gonna do things. All right. We're not perfect in the flesh. Okay. We're perfect through faith. So when we fall, we get back up and we get back on track. Okay. And the scriptures tell you, let not your sins weigh you down. So as you go off, you know, you're supposed to basically have enough strength and pray to the Lord that he gets you out of the circumstances that you're in, or get you out of the mode that you're in. Okay, because you find yourself in a mode where you coasting, doing videos. You know, you call yourself more so on point, but then you catch yourself in the mode where you like kind of off track. Then you don't slap yourself upside the head spiritually. You're like, no, look, you gotta get back on track, man. You gotta get your focus on, man. Okay. All right. And something else. Oh yeah. Well, all in all, it revolves around prophecy, man. Okay, it's the identification of the times. The scriptures tell you, measure the time diligently. Okay, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be measuring the time. All right. So it's all different manners of things that's happening for us to know to get our act in order. Okay, because the days are short. Hey man, not for nothing. Not too long ago, you know. Brothers always, you know, brothers that deal with stones and crystals, you know, we always know when that full moon comes around, you know. And not too long, we about to be in a whole new moon this week. You know, that scripture tell you, except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. So we seeing the days being shortened, man. 2019, we in August, about to be in September, we in the last quarter. All right, and things are heating up. The martial law is on the brink. You know, you got more and more scoffers, more and more lovers of themselves. Okay? These things at an all-time high, man. There's only but so much longer, but that the Most High will tolerate until he puts an end to this structure. And there's tall tale signs to show that America is about to be no more, man. When you understand the prophecies and the scriptures, when you understand these things, it's inevitable. All right? Scriptures tell you what? That Sodom and Gomorrah was left as an example to those that will come after. And you see America is completely ass backwards. A man will get ridiculed, strung up, thrown on social media for having more than one woman. You know? You ain't shit. A nigga ain't shit, but he could be a stepfather. Okay, he could be a man. He become a faggot. He's glorified in society. This place is ass backwards, and that's what happened when you read Genesis the 6th chapter. It got the earth got to a point where there was nothing but folly and madness, and there was only a few men left that the Most High was going to deliver to repopulate the earth, because the earth needs, like, all right, so you got America trying to rehabilitate, right? But guess what? The whole earth needs rehabilitation. The trees are crying out, man. The fish are crying out. It tells you that in the book of Job. It says, ask the earth, you know, ask the beasts, and they shall speak unto thee, man. They meaning what? Because it says what? The tabernacle of robbers prosper. Okay, you see look at the Amazon, man. All right, and there's reports that whether or not it's true, you know, whatever, that basically those fires were set on purpose, which I'm not surprised. Okay, anybody that knows anything nowadays, so-called conspiracy theories, anybody, man, there's nothing new under the sun, man. You know? Hey, you see, man, the Amazon is supposed to be this flourishing, like a metropolis, if you will. You know, something that's left of some form of origin. When you go around the earth, there's nothing left in origin. I was talking to this one older woman. She was from Barbados, right? And she was like, because I was telling her that, basically my grandmother, you be cordial with people when you're doing business, when you at work or whatever the case is, you be cordial with people. So I was like, yeah, my grandmother, she from Barbados, which my grandmother is from Barbados, and I remember, my grandmother, whatever the case is, I was just talking to her. I was in the lady's house. She's from Barbados. She said, yeah. And I was like, yeah, my grandmother last name, her maiden name was such and such. And she was like, oh, I couldn't tell you nothing. And she basically went into how, now when you go to Barbados, it's like there's homes where there weren't homes. There's roads where there weren't roads. And it's like, and what are they doing? They're putting in concrete. All right. They're knocking down trees, which the earth needs trees. The earth needs greenery, man. Okay? The earth needs this stuff. But the so-called white man he's just fucking it all up. To the point where if you do the research that they're running out of sand to use to make homes. Okay? Which that's spiritual in itself too. All right? When you understand the scriptures tell you which is really dealing with philosophies. All right, when it talks about the rain and then the winds beat upon the house that was built on sand, it's basically going to get destroyed, man. And that's America, man. America builds their homes with sand, but sand from the river. They don't use the sand with the from the ocean. It's too fragile to build a home. But they're doing so much building and so-called reconstructing that it's damaging the earth. And then they build these homes with, combustion appliances, all kind of fumes emitting in the air, all right, carbon monoxide. And then they wonder why there's so-called global warming, which is, I believe that to a certain extent. When you have a madman such as so-called white man Esau Edom on the earth ruling for so long, and in his height, this is what's going to happen. The earth is going to be completely upside down. And that's what the scriptures tell you that will happen in these last days. That everything will be upside down. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing princes walking and servants upon horses, man. Which all in all, man, I'll just say this real quick because it's on my mind. It's just, I really didn't have a topic or, this is pretty much like a open forum. The spirit jumped on me just to turn the camera on and just go in the spirit, man. Hey, you look at these different neighborhoods, you look at these different cities, they gentrifying the hell out of these cities, man. They want to rid you niggas out the picture, man. They want to rid our people out the picture. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. As if you were never here. They want to exterminate you, man. Okay? That's why you see niggas getting shot in the streets. A lot of this shit was going on. Don't get it twisted, man. These cops is really a lot of these cops is hitting niggas up in these streets, man. Killing these niggas in the streets, and it's an open case. We don't know what happened and shit. Cause why? Cause it's a dog-eat-dog world. The cops is the ones. Jake is bugged out. The cops is the ones, distributing the drugs in the community, so to speak. They're the biggest crooks. The people that's supposed to be laying the law, that's the ways of America, man. The people that's supposed to be upholding the law are the ones breaking the law, so to speak. Which reminds me of, different Israelite branches. Ones always talk about the law. They be the main ones breaking it. Jake talking about you gotta have sex on the Sabbath. I seen IUIC, I recorded it, but I was like, fuck it, man. I ain't putting it up. But I asked the dude. I said, yo, so y'all believe that you can have sex on the Sabbath? He said, yeah. Like, these niggas. When are you supposed to put yourself in subjection? To the earth, everything is upside down. The people that are supposed to be ruling the earth are being looked at as the scum of the earth right now. All right? The people that are supposed to be governing the world are looked at as the lowest of the low. That's why the scriptures tell you what? The first shall be last and the last shall be first, man. All right? And you got Esau, Edom, starting with Amalek, you so-called Jews. All right? No one ever speaks up against these people, man. You say something about so-called Jewish people in the midst of a congregation, they're going to look at you like, don't say that. You know? Like they truly represent the Most High. Place got to go, man. This place, America it has to cease, man. It can't be no more, man. Anybody with any form of righteous bone in their body is pushing toward that, not just talking about it. They're living it. Okay? Because as we conduct in this world, okay? As we conduct in this world, you know, that is a part of the uprising and change of the construct of this society. You know? But yeah, like I said, man, it's not, you know, I didn't have a topic. You know, it is what it is. You know, Lord's will, brothers, you know, just keep fighting. You know, push toward the end, man. You know, you got grievances between one another, man. You know, man, look. These things are gonna occur. Certain thoughts are gonna come into your mind that you don't really even think. Like, you know, it's not even in your spirit to move in that manner. But those thoughts, those are basically demons, man. You just rebuke those demons, man. You curse them demons out, man. You know? And the scriptures tell you fulfill the law in one word. Love thy neighbor as you love thyself, man. You know, basically treat your kindred, you treat your brother that's in this truth, that's in this faith with you, as how you would want someone to treat you. All right? Therefore, that's how you distribute the fruits of the Spirit. We don't get fruit to hoard it. We get fruit to display it. We get fruit, you know. That's why the law, you had what? The gleaning the grapes. And you would glean whatever resource that you would conduct. You wouldn't just harvest it all for yourself. You would harvest what you needed for the time that you need and for what you needed, and you would give to your you would give to your neighbor, man. Your man that's in like mind, man. All right, we don't conduct with fools, man. And a lot, man. No, the day gonna come, man. Look, man, the people that were suspected to be the people, it's gonna be shown that they not the chosen, man. Flat out, man. You know, we pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that we be counted worthy within His grace, within His mercy. You know, and you know we endure to the end. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem HaKadosh. Shalom Labaquarium. Peace to the elect. Shalom.